Center, we want to feel the thumbs against the heart. We're going to inhale the arms up over the head, follow the head, and then exhale as you lower your chin to your chest. Tap your mat with your fingertips, and then inhale, lift, and exhale, lower the hands back. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale. And we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale to the left side, bringing your right hand outside that left knee, your left hand behind you, twisting toward that left side of the body. So root through that back hand, lengthen your spine, using your right hand, press gently to help you to twist there in the center of your back. Inhale again, bringing the arms up over your head. Exhale to the right side. You're rooting through that back hand, pressing with that left hand against the knee, lengthening the spine before you twist, and then press with that left hand and twist you toward that right side. Breathe. And release that. Okay, now we're going to take our right leg out and bring that left leg in to the inside of that right leg. This is our head of the knee pose. So in this pose, this straight leg is very active. You want the foot flexed. The toes can be spread. It's a good time to practice spreading the toes, creating space. And then the head of the knee is pointed up and toward the ceiling and lift it up into the hip. So you want to engage that quad there. That will help to release the hamstrings in the back of the leg. Now, just lengthen out the spine, turn your chest toward that extended leg, and walk out over that leg. You're going to feel that in the back of that right leg, in the hamstring. Just breathe, accepting yourself right where you are. That's what change is all about. It's little tiny moments of acceptance and release. So as you accept yourself, release, become comfortable there. Not trying to be somewhere where you are. Really relax into your fold. And release that, walking the hands back up. And then take those legs out, give them a little shake. And then bend your right knee and bring that foot in. So when we do this, you might need to pull the muscle away from the bone so that you can make sure that you feel your sits bone there. And flex that foot. Spread the toes. Activate the muscles in this leg. So as you engage the quad, the hamstring releases. Take the chest over that leg and fold forward. So in the Yoga Sutras it says for us to find a balance between effort and ease. So we want to place the 100% effort into it, but be ease into the pose. So you're comfortable here. In yoga, we have non-judgment. So we're not judging ourselves, what we used to be able to do, or what we wish we could do. Be present right where you are. The total acceptance, breathing life into your body as you fold. Gently walk your hands back up. Okay, now take your legs out, shake them out. Bring your hands behind you, right, so the fingertips are turning toward your hips. Then bend your knees so that the knees will be right over the heels as we lift up into our upside down tabletop pose. Pressing the hips up, drop your head back if you can. This is an energizing pose, opening the chest, lifting up. And then slowly lower back down. Okay, this time we're going to cross our right ankle over the left knee and press through that left foot to lift up. Three-legged table. Up. And lower back down. Now, uncross that leg and cross the left leg over. Again, root through that right foot to lift you up, pressing through the foot. Lift up and open the chest. Feel the opening in that left hip. And lower all the way back down. Now take the legs and shake them out. Okay, here's one for our video. Cross the right ankle over, flexing that foot. Walk your bottom in toward your heel. Let's do the best you can again. Now you can turn the hands back so the fingertips are back in this one so you can root a little bit deeper. And then flex your right foot. And press the right knee away from your chest as you draw the left knee toward your chest. So you're bringing that ankle in closer as you press the knee away, the right knee. This is a seated pigeon pose, opening the hip. Sometimes I like to drop my chin to my chest and get a little stretch there in the back of the neck. And gently release that. And then take that left ankle and cross it over. Flexing the left foot this time. Gently walk the hands in, trying to get that heel in as close as you can to your bottom. And then again, you're going to press that left knee away from the chest as you draw the right knee in. Dropping the chin to the chest if you would like. Opening the left hip here. Shake them out and then take your hands and move them around, releasing any tension in the wrists. And then we're going to roll onto our hands and our knees. So the hands are shoulder width apart, the fingers are spread wide, and then the knees are hip width apart and right below your hips. Soften the elbows. And then root through the hands to really lift up into a solid tabletop pose. Now lift up through your stomach, the Uddiyana Bandha. So we're lifting the stomach up toward the rib cage, which gives us that strong core. Okay, from here, we're going to lower the front of the rib cage down as you tilt the tailbone up and look upward. For our cow pose, we inhale and then exhale. Tilt the tailbone under, press through your hands to open up the upper back. This is our cat stretch. So inhale to your cow pose and exhale to your cat stretch. Inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. And now let your breath inspire you to move. Just close your eyes. Feel your spine move with your breath. Back to your neutral spine, again aligning yourself. Tilt your hips toward the left and look over your left shoulder, a little spinal flexion. And then turn the hips toward the right, looking over the right shoulder. And then just go back and forth, moving the spine right there at the hips, breathing. So from here, we're going to take the knees out for just a moment. Bring the toes in together. Lower your hips to your heels, your forehead to your mat. Reach your arms over your head and let the chest drop down towards your mat. So you're going to get a great stretch through the shoulders here. Relax your wrists. If there's any pressure there from the other poses, just relax the wrist, move the wrists a little bit if you need to. And then we're going to come all the way back up into our tabletop pose, just momentarily. So find your alignment. The hands are right below the shoulders. We're going to lift up into our first down-facing dog, so you want to be in perfect alignment. And then turn the toes under. Okay, so when we lift up, you're not going to be moving the hands or the feet to a different spot. So make sure you're in the right place. The feet are hip distance apart. The hands are shoulder width apart. And then we're going to lift up, keeping the knees bent, lengthen your spine. Okay, so tilt your tailbone upward, draw your chest toward your thighs. Then begin to walk your heels one at a time down toward your mat. And with each press of the heel, draw your chest toward your thighs. Sometimes we tend to close our eyes, and down down, let your eyes open, focusing between your legs. Really, really focus. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings, and the stretch in the shoulders and the side body, the Achilles tendons. And then press both heels down and really deepen your stretch. Draw your chest toward your thighs, tilting the tailbone upward. Breathe. Focus. Now walk your feet to your hands all the way to the front of your mat into your fold. So in our fold, this is called Uttanasana, or forward fold. We're going to tilt the tailbone upward and lengthen through the spine and then fold forward. Really feel that tip at the hips. So you're moving at the hips as you come, bringing the chest toward your thighs. And then shake your head no. Sure there's no tension in the neck. And again, focus. Look through the legs. From here, this is where we open the mind. As you look through your legs, You're seeing the world from a different perspective. Feel the blood flow to the brain, energizing the brain. You can now bend your knees, slowly roll up one vertebra at a time, very slowly, all the way up to your standing pose, your Tadasana, and then roll those shoulder blades down. And bring your hands to your heart center. Now we're going to inhale the arms up, squeeze your buttocks for a tiny back. And exhale to your fold, all the way down. Lead with the heart, not the head, all the way down. Relax your spine completely. Inhale, come halfway up and engage your spine. Exhale, fold forward and release your spine. Inhale, step your right foot back for your lunge. So the left knee is right over your left heel. You're going to drop the hips down and press through that back heel. Look forward, root through your feet, not your hands. Feel the strength of your legs. And now step that left foot back for your plank. Hands are right below the shoulders. At this point, you can bring your knees down. But if you bring the knees down, make sure your bottom comes down, that you're not in tabletop. And then we're going to keep the elbows in close to the body as we lower down to our chaturanga, and then inhale to our up dog. Lift your heart, open your heart, and then press your hips back for your down facing dog. Now you can walk your feet to your hands or hop to your fold. Inhale, halfway up, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold forward, releasing your spine. Inhale your arms up over your head for your tiny back bend. And exhale your hands to your heart center. Inhale, tiny back bend, squeeze your buttocks. Exhale to your forward fold. Release completely. Inhale, come halfway up, engage your spine. Exhale, fold forward and release your spine. Inhale, step your left foot back for your lunge. This time the right knee is right over your right heel. Root through the feet and look forward. Step your right foot back into your plank. Again, lower the knees if you need to, keeping the elbows in close. Slowly lower down to your chaturanga and then inhale to your up dog. Lift your heart. Press your hips back for your down facing dog. Now you can walk the feet to the hands or hop to your fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale your arms up over your head for a tiny back bend. Exhale your hands to your heart center. So now we're going to add on. Inhale, tiny back bend, and exhale to your fold. Inhale, come halfway up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step your right foot back for your lunge. We're going to root through that front foot to lift up into your high lunge. Focus. And then bring your hands back to your mat. Step that left foot back for your plank. Slowly lower to your chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog, pressing your hips back for your down facing dog. Again, walk the feet to the hands or hop to your fold. Inhale, come halfway up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale your arms up over your head for your tiny back bend. And exhale the hands to your heart center. Inhale, tiny back bend. And exhale to your fold. Inhale, come halfway up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step your left foot back for your lunge. Right knee is right over the right heel. Root through that front foot to lift you up. Focus. Press through that back heel. Breathe. This is our high lunge. Bring your hands back to your mat. Step that right foot back for your plank and slowly lower to your chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. Press your hips back for your down facing dog. Now walk your feet to your hands and your hop to your fold. Inhale to your halfway up and exhale, fold forward. Inhale your arms up over your head for your tiny back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, tiny back bend. And exhale to your fold. Inhale halfway up and exhale, fold forward. Step back with the right foot this time. Okay, this time we're going to lower the back heel, straighten the front leg, and fold over that left leg for a pyramid pose. In pyramid pose, we're rotating the left hip back, the right hip forward, deepening the stretch in that left glute. Now bend your front knee, root through that front foot to lift up for our warrior one pose. So in warrior one, you're rotating the hips forward, you're pressing through the outer edge of that back foot. And then we're going to open up into our warrior two pose. We're dropping down into the pose, pressing the left knee out toward its pinky toe. So when you look down that knee, you can see your big toe. And drop your shoulders down, draw the shoulder blades together, and look down your left fingertips. And here's where we say our positive affirmations about ourselves. So in yoga, we fall in love with ourselves so that we can love others. And then we're engaging all the muscles in the arms. Really hug the muscle to the bone. Say, I am strong. I am open, balanced, focused, and grounded. Now turn your front palm up. Lower your right hand down the right leg. And the left arm comes up and over. If you have your balance, make sure you do look up at that left palm. We're not putting weight on that right leg in the back. You're just reaching the right hand down that right leg. Feel the stretch in the left side of the body. And then come all the way back up to your warrior two. Drop those shoulders. Smile. And then windmill the hands back down. Come into your lunge. Step that left foot back for your plank. Okay, now we're going to step that right foot forward. There we go. Step the right foot forward. Drop the back heel. Straighten the front leg and fold over the right leg this time. Pressing the right hip back, the left hip forward for our pyramid pose. Breathing deeply. Now bend that front knee. Lift your arms up for your warrior one pose. Rotating the hips forward. Press through the outside of that left foot. So we're rotating the hips. Feel the opening, feel the rotation. Breathe. And then come into your warrior two, dropping down into this pose feel your strength. Press that right knee out toward its pinky toe. Draw the shoulder blades together in the back and drop your shoulders. Hug the muscle to the bone and look down your right fingertips. Focus. Smile. Breathe. Now turn the front palm up. Lower that left hand down the left leg and reach the right arm up and over. Placing no weight on that left leg with the hand, and then gaze into the right palm if you can. Stretching the right side of the body. This is also called Peaceful Warrior. And then come back to your Warrior Two. Lower the shoulders down. And then windmill the hands back down to either side of that front foot into your lunge. Step that right foot back into your plank. Keeping the elbows in close. Lower down to your chaturanga. Inhaling to your up dog. And press your hips back for your down facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands or hop to your fold. Inhale to halfway up and exhale, fold forward. Inhale your arms up over your head for your tiny back bend. And exhale the hands to your heart center. Now we'll do the, take the legs out wide. We'll do our sun god pose. Bring the arms out to the side, drop down into your sun god, pressing the knees out. Open up your chest by drawing the shoulder blades together in the back. So we're opening the chest. Good. Okay, now inhale, lift up, tap your fingertips together, and exhale, gather the sunflowers in your arms. Press the hips back as you drop down into this. And then inhale all the way back up, tap the fingers, and then come down to your sun god pose. Inhale, tap, and exhale, gather the sunflower. Inhale, sun god pose. Inhale, and exhale, gather the sunflowers. Inhale, and exhale, sun god pose. Inhale, exhale, sun god. Sunflowers. Whoops. And sun god. Okay, now from sun god, let's do the sun goddess, bringing the palms together, pressing the palms, press the elbows out, feel the opening. And then we're going to come back to our sun god pose and hop the feet together. Okay, and shake those out. Okay, we're going to do a speedy moon salutation so that we can get all this done. Bring the feet right below the hips, hands to the heart. Inhale the arms up, exhale to the left. Inhale, exhale to the right. Inhale, step out for your sun god pose. Oh, that's right, a few more. I should have told her I didn't turn their mat. Inhale, and then exhale, turn your left heel out, your right foot forward. Reach that right arm forward as you press the left hip back. Lower down into your triangle pose. Opening up. And then rotate, folding over that right leg into your pyramid pose. Press the right hip back. Now come into your forward lunge on this side. Coming up on the ball of that back foot. The right knee is right over the right heel. Lower that back knee down. Inhale, bring the hands to the knee. And then lift your arms all the way up and lower the hips down. side, drop down on that right leg, and then flex your left foot and come down for your deep stretch in that left inner thigh. And then walk your hands over to the left side. Flexing that right foot, fold down into your side lunge on this side. And then walk your hands around for your forward lunge. Pardon? Drop the back knee to your mat. Press through that front foot to come up into your lunge, lifting the arms up. Drop your hips down, stretching the hips. Bring your hands back to either side of that front foot. Straighten out that front leg. Drop the back heel to your pyramid pose. Now we're going to revolve open into our triangle pose on this side. And then lift all the way up, bending the knees into your sun god pose. And then hop your feet. Okay, roll down onto your back. And roll onto your right side, lengthening out. With the right arm straight over your head, and then one long arm. Now bend your left leg and take your hand under, your left hand under that calf and to the outside of that left foot. Then walk that left foot up on the floor. Keep straightening out that right leg on your mat. You feel that deep stretch here. And then if you want more, bring that back up and try to straighten that leg up. And then bring that leg back down. Lengthen out onto your mat and just roll onto your back and over to the other side. Bring the left arm over your head. And the right knee, take hold of your foot, that right foot with your right hand on the outside of that right foot. So your hand is under the calf, arm is under the calf. And then you're going to rotate onto that left side, walking that right foot up. Keep extending that left leg. Feel the opening in the hip. And then if you want more, try to straighten that right leg out over your head. And bend that knee, lower that leg back down, rotating onto your back. And we're here for our Shavasana. Just relax, walk your shoulder blades together, opening the chest, turning the palms up as a sign of open. Let your hips fall open, knees. Drop your chin toward your chest to lengthen the back of the neck. Close your eyes and just breathe. Okay, sometimes more is less. More is more, not less. Let us learn, as we leave the mat today, to live with more passion and less complacency. More intuition and less following the